at Oakland Frank Ogawa Plaza, Oakland City Hall, where I used to work, right over here. You can see. And this is the first day of the City of Oakland workers' strike. Right here. Check a look. Hey Barry, how you doing? Oakland City Hall is where I'm at. Have a look. All right. If I work for the City of Oakland, I may be out here because I was in one of the classifications that was Local 21. This is years ago. Years ago.
I have one more speaker. The Honorable Councilmember Rebecca Kaplan.
Good afternoon. This is what solidarity looks like. Thank you so much to every one of you for the work you do every day that this city depends on. And everyone deserves to be treated with respect. And I know that Oakland is a town that is built by the workers, and that Oakland succeeds when Oakland knows it is a town that is built by the workers. I am honored to share a moment with you today, and also to know that we have to stand together, that we cannot accomplish what is needed for our community, neither for city work nor what we need to accomplish in the broader world, if we don't respect one another and work together. And when I saw a press release saying that there was going to be an attempt to amp it up and turn this into a big, nasty legal fight, when they said they're going to file an unfair labor practice charge, I felt important to say that I believe the way we reach solutions is by working together, by talking with each other, by treating each other with respect, and by honoring the work that everybody contributes to the betterment of our community. And so let us continue to work for solidarity, for respect, for support for all, for decent working conditions, and for negotiations that happen.
Shout out to some of our brothers and sisters from throughout the local. We're here from the City of Berkeley, Asian Health Services, City and County of San Francisco.
Well, that was Oakland at-large Councilmember Rebecca Kaplan. And
thank you for that.
Never seen this many Oakland workers. How you doing? How's it going, man? Pretty good. You want to tell my viewers what's going on? Tell my viewers what's going on?
Oh, we're having a rally here for 1021 City of Oakland. We're having a controversy over, what do I want to say? I don't want to just talk about money. The country over the budget that we're having here for us to get our fair share. And you are?
I'm Zenny 62. I thought you recognized me from that. Yeah. Hey, I'll see you, man. Okay.
All right.
All right, cool. Anyway, that you heard what's happening. And
don't forget,
that's what's happening. Okay. So,
right, we need everybody there. It's a pretty big.
All right. Let's see if we can go around the other way. Get a shot of the Tell the Truth City.
Thank you.
Got it. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Oh, I got it. Thank you. All right. Let's see if we can get the.
Okay. All right, we're not done yet. I'm sorry. So ELC is down the street at 16th and MLK. The city is set up there. Their triage. They have their senior staff there. Who's down with me to walk down there? Come on. All right.
That person.
Everyone willing to go to ELC, set up a picket line. Come on, this way. Let's go.
Hey, Rebecca.
Let's go.
Hey. How are you? Yeah, tell my viewers. We heard your speech. What's the latest? Hey, first of all, great to see you.
Great to see
Are
you
you
too.
ready for mayor?
Great to see you too. Not at the moment, but no, I'm really here today to encourage a respectful, mutual dialogue approach. You know, we saw this press release came out this morning saying that the city is going to file a case against the union. The council never voted to do that, and so, you know, obviously we're not negotiating dollars and cents out here on the plaza. That wasn't what I came here to talk about. What I came here for was to encourage respectful dialogue and that we resolve these things together at the table in a way that protects our community and our workforce, and that just sending threats to each other through the press is not the way to do it.
Where do we go wrong?
Well, you know, the negotiations started very late for the deadline, and that put everybody's back up against the wall. And, you know, I also think it's a question not just of content, but tone. I mean, obviously you can't give out money you don't have, right? And I, as someone who honors workers, would still never suggest you give out money you don't have. But even within the amount of money that you have, there's a question of undermining the effectiveness of negotiation with tone and with attitude that I think created a level of rift that didn't have to happen.
Okay, so how long is this going to go on, you think?
Well, I'm here to encourage, again, a mutually respectful strategy to come back together to resolve it for the benefit of the public, and that's what I'm encouraging everyone to do.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You bet.
Great to see you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
thank you.
There you had it from at-large Councilman Rebecca Kaplan, and
Great to see you.
It's fantastic to see you.
Absolutely.
Hey,
we'll keep on keeping on.
Are we giving up on sports? You're on the JPA now. Are we going to get you back?
So that's Larry Reed and Lynette McElhaney.
Well, I know that, yeah.
On it right now.
Nothing but love for you,
we'll
Larry and Lynette, but I'm just saying.
But we'll keep
She was the
talking about
best. She was the best. I have to tell you.
Thank
you were
you.
the best.
I appreciate that.
Shout out to you. Good to see
Thank you. Good to see you.
All right, see you.
And we'll talk more.
You got it. All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Okay, see you. All right. So that's it, folks. And we're going to follow this and head on. And hey, how you doing? Good. Pretty good, thanks. If you wonder where we're walking, right here, this is 250 Franco Gala. This is the city administration building right here. Okay, okay. City Hall is right here. Ahead of us in this direction, up there, that's the Elihu Harris State Building, State of California building. Elihu was Oakland's mayor from 1991 to 1999. first job out of grad school was with the Oakland Redevelopment Agency right there in the Annex building. I've never seen anything like this. That was 1987. They're striking for an increase in the cost of living. There are a number of part-time workers that don't get health care, and a contract that should have been done a long time ago. That's what they're striking for. So, as Rebecca Kaplan said earlier, they kind of let things go on a bit too long without the contract, okay? Sorry, Libby. Oh, they're pretty upset. So anyway. To, but I gotta head back the other way. I wanted to give you an idea of what's going on. You know, they got a police escort right here, as you can see. Okay, and I imagine the police are not on strike. Okay, they're just doing their job. Hey, how you guys doing? I can see you, man. All right, see you. So. Hey guys, how long is the strike going to go on for?
Indefinitely.
Indefinitely. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, definitely till they take care of our workers.
Got it. Got it. Got it. How you doing? All right. That's it, right? Can I? High rent, low pay. That's the issue, folks. Right there on that sign. It says high rent, low pay. That's the issue, right? Basically.
Yes. Fair contract.
Fair contract.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. So that's this is a byproduct of incredibly rising rents and housing costs in this area, making it the most expensive in the country, and a position where the city of Oakland is trying to, but apparently hasn't figured out a way to keep pace with the demands. I contend that if we started using tax increment financing again, as we did to help with administrative costs in the past, we wouldn't be in this situation. But as I've said before, we have a government that does not understand how to use its tools to make lives better for people. You can't always leave it to the private sector. That's not the point. The point is the private sector needs help to prevent market forces, or to mitigate against market forces from harming those who are powerless. So that's the that's what it's all about, folks. All right. And right now, I'm waiting across the street. So they're also going to head down to a fundraiser that's going to be held for the mayor later today, as I understand. But the main thing is, as you heard, the strike's going to go on, indefinitely. Hey, you guys want to say something for my viewers about the strike and what they should think about? Anybody?
We need a fair contract from the city. We gave up when the times were tough, and they need to come around and help us now that the times are better.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. So you heard it, folks. That's the simple message. Not complicated, not hard to understand. And again, how you doing? You guys want to say something for my blog about what's happening?
Oh, hello, Anthony Reese,
Hey, Anthony,
Local 21.
Thank you.
We're striking today in protest of the city's labor wage offer, and the city. They started off the process offering us 0 wages, and they came up to 2. Now, if I understand correctly, they're offering 4% in year 1. I can't remember if it's retro or not, and then 1% in year 2.
Right.
And so SEIU and the Electricians Union, IBEW 1245, they're all at 4 and 4. Cities at 4 and 1. So hopefully, by our action today, we can motivate the city to be reasonable, at least pay us a CPI increase, Consumer Price Index increase, which is
which it used to be.
Yeah, which is
3.8%.
Yeah. 3.8%.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, and additionally, some of us.
I work for the city. For years, so
okay. Yeah. So additionally, the city commissions its own salary compensation survey, and on average, it shows the city's own report shows that the average worker here at the City of Oakland, employed by the City of Oakland, is underpaid by 10% on average when compared to comparable jurisdictions.
Right.
Now, the labor in your Local 21, we did our own salary survey, and it showed that we're 16% behind.
Holy.
And the sad part about it is these are averages, right? Some people in our labor unit, right, are up to 28 and 30% behind.
Yeah.
28 and 30% behind. Comparable classifications in other jurisdictions. And so we're hoping that the city, who has the money, it's been proven by Deborah Edgerly, former city administrator with years and years of experience managing the money. She's a consultant for SEIU. She says that the city has more money now and has more reserves in a different, or how do you say it? They have more reserve accounts
than they
did back then in the day.
Sure.
And there's no reason to have the level of reserves that we have.
And reserves tend to be pet projects that can be let go of, or because I've done the budgets myself.
Yeah,
so I know what a reserve is.
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So give you an example, like by statute, there's some minimum thresholds, right? There's some reserve accounts that have exceeded those minimum thresholds. Right? So
which ones?
Well, Libby Saft's rainy day fund, for example.
Okay.
Their critical services fund. It reached its goal some time ago. Money is still going into that fund, and that's opportunity for equity and general wage increase money. And so the city, in addition to that, Harvey Rose published a report. Harvey Rose has been, discussed the city council at length, and it shows that Harvey Rose says, right? Harvey Rose says third-party independent financial analyst.
He's done this for 40 years.
Yeah, he says that the city has a terrible practice of overstating expenses, and he documented a history over the last 3 years of the city overstating expenses to the tune of $19.5 million.
I got to get a copy of that one.
And then on top of that, a budget was passed. But it ain't published. The final budget passed by council ain't published, right? So why are they hiding public information?
It's been 3 months.
Yeah.
You want to add something? Or
and so one more thing.
No.
So
you're good.
Tomorrow there's closed session. Tomorrow we're going to closed session. Council's going to closed session.
Okay.
One of the things on closed session, one of the is some salaries, right? Because we hired some new people, right? And so as a result of I think the fire chief getting hired, right? It's by ordinance or whatever, right? That means the city administrator can't hire somebody to make more than her.
Right.
So her salary is going to $400,000 a year, right? Now, when she was in Emeryville, she made $98,000 a year. And I don't know what she made before this proposed budget. I haven't read it yet. But
I think it was $298.
Now we're talking about she's might get her money tomorrow, right? When we gonna get our money? She shouldn't have to wait until we get our money. Well, that's all I'm saying.
Right.
And then this is my last point.
Oh no, you're doing great,
my
man.
last point. Beacon report. There's an agency called Beacon. They published They published a report, and one of their tasks, the third-party independent tax consultant, revenue consultant, specializes in tax revenue, specifically real estate transfer tax. Right. So real estate transfer tax is one of the how do I say it? For lack of better words, if there's opportunity to create revenue or free up revenue for general wage increases, it's likely going to come from the real estate transfer tax revenue line item.
The revenue should be higher than ever, considering.
Very good point. Very good point.
Right.
So the city, as you know, published.
Because again, I did that for the city too.
The city published a couple years ago, 2 years ago. City published a 5-year forecast. In that 5-year forecast, it projected what the real estate transfer tax would be. Now, the real estate transfer tax is going to, because the market is inclining, that revenue stream is inclining, right? So the city put together a projection. Beacon report put together another analysis. Now Beacon, they get their money, they get their numbers from the tax assessor. Who knows better but the tax assessor where the market's going and what tax revenue is coming in, right? Right. So tell me this, if you look at the Beacon report, it shows that on average, over a 5-year average, over the next 5 years of the projections, right? Beacon report shows that the city will earn $60 million a year more than the city's projections. Beacon report says, on average, over the next 5 years, that the city will earn, on average, $60 million more a year over the next 5 years. Wow. 60 million. Wow. So now the city administrator, city council, they're looking at the city's 5-year plan, and it's showing the really lean projections, and they're thinking we don't got the money. Where's the economy going? No. Look at the other report. I just think, man, if people look at the data that's available, and in the fourth quarter revenue expense report, right, $32 million we made more than projected. $32 million we made more than projected. Wow. So my last point is, that's enough for me.
No, that's great, man. That's the best. Wait. Yeah. Folks, this is why you watch Zenny62 on YouTube. You get it straight from the most knowledgeable people in the middle of any issue. All right? And OaklandNewsOnline.com. So there you go. Hey, man, thanks a lot.
You're very welcome,
Appreciate it. All right,
very
cool.
welcome.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Anthony is the president of the Local 21.
Yeah.
So
I'm the regional vice president for Oakland, Local 21 elect.
Okay. Here's my card, Anthony, because I had to get on to a meeting.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got it. There you go.
All right, man. I look for your work.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Good job. Good to see you. Hey, great job, man. Great job. Yeah, great job. So, like I say, folks, that's the best media anywhere. All right? The best, and yeah, working people deserve great working conditions and a great salary. Yeah, that's all there is to it, And so you heard it here. I'm going to, at this point, headed toward a meeting. But I'll catch you all later today. Okay? Zenny62. I'll see you all.